Hey guys, what is going on? Wrestlelamia here, back with some more news. Join us now as we look at the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know, including new NXT Champion Crowned, AEW signing free agent, MJF claps back, Dolph Ziggler returning to WWE, Ric Flair roast goes wrong, plus much more. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for daily wrestling videos, and follow us on Facebook for exclusive lists. Now, let's hit the intro and get on to our first story. New NXT Champion Crowned. Our top story today looks at last night's NXT No Mercy event, which was filled with shocks and surprises. The most notable thing to occur on the show saw a huge title change as Ilya Dragunov defeated Carmelo Hayes to win the NXT title. As expected, the match was tremendous, with both men showing yet again that they are amongst the best wrestlers in the entire world. There has been speculation that Hayes is main roster bound, and these rumors amped up on social media yesterday after his loss. However, judging by the closing shot of the No Mercy event, WWE will be building towards a Hayes vs. Trick Williams program. Speaking of Williams, in a shocking upset, he defeated Dominic Mysterio to capture the NXT North American title. Does this mean Mysterio's run in NXT has come to an end? We'll have to tune in to NXT TV to find out. Other matches on the show included an entertaining main event as Becky Lynch successfully defended her NXT Women's title against Tiffany Stratton. This match was an Extreme Rules match, and it even saw a barbed wire baseball bat be introduced into the match. Whilst the match delivered, Lynch didn't come out of the match in the best condition, as Fightful Select reported that Lynch required 11 stitches. Becky Lynch retained the NXT title but didn't leave unscathed. Fightful Select learned that Becky Lynch sustained a laceration to her arm tonight. The wound required 11 stitches to close up, but she looks to be okay. Elsewhere on the show, Baron Corbin defeated Braun Breaker, and the family retained their NXT tag titles in an action-packed fatal four-way. The NXT product is red hot currently, and the talent, as well as Shawn Michaels, are doing a fantastic job delivering a memorable product each and every week. AEW signing free agent. Sami Callihan had a great run in Impact Wrestling, but now Callihan has departed the company, and it looks like the talented star could be AEW bound. A new report from Fightful Select indicates that Callihan has people pushing for him within AEW, including former AEW World Champion Jon Moxley. After years with Impact Wrestling, Callihan is now gone from the company in which he became a world champion in. We're told that there doesn't appear to be any ill will from either side, but a deal was not reached, and Callihan left. Callihan has people pushing for him within All Elite Wrestling, namely Jon Moxley, who has long maintained a great relationship with Callihan. We've heard Sami's name tossed around in producer roles for other companies as well, as he's met success running Pro Wrestling Revolver as well. In relation to if there's interest in Callihan signing with WWE, Callihan previously had a run in WWE as the infamous Solomon Crow, and it's not yet been reported if WWE and Triple H have any interest in bringing him back into the mix. Nevertheless, do you think Callihan would be a good fit in AEW? Let us know in the comments below. WWE legend believes Edge will stay in WWE. One of the rumors that is dominating social media currently is the status of WWE Hall of Famer Edge, who is officially a free agent as of today, and there have been endless reports that Edge is AEW bound. One certain WWE legend who believes that Edge won't sign for Tony Khan's promotion is Kurt Angle, who had this to say on his podcast. "I think Edge is loyal to WWE. He's been loyal since day one. Don't get me wrong, a lot of other wrestlers have crossed over, especially his best friend and kind of brother Christian, but I just don't see Edge doing that. I really believe he's going to be WWE for life." There is even speculation that Edge could debut at the AEW Wrestle Dream pay-per-view tonight. Christian Cage is set to main event the show, and fans believe that Cage is main eventing in order for Edge to make his AEW debut. Tony Khan promises a new era for AEW. Speaking of the AEW Wrestle Dream event, set to take place tonight, AEW CEO Tony Khan, during an interview with Sports Illustrated, has promised that the show will honor Antonio Inoki, as well as welcome in a new era for AEW. When Antonio Inoki passed away, the wrestling world lost a king. Mr. Inoki built a legacy and created a kingdom that has touched us all. In doing so, he inspired so many of us to dream up our visions for what pro wrestling can be. I'm one of the countless dreamers that Mr. Inoki influenced in his remarkable lifetime. Since he passed away exactly 1 year ago today, I've worked to create an event for fans around the world to celebrate his creations and the fighting spirit that he will forever embody. Tonight in Seattle, we'll proudly honor Mr. Inoki. The greatest champions and rivalries in the sport will take center stage, and a new era in AEW will begin at WrestleDream. MJF claps back at comparison to WWE star. One of the criticisms that's been directed towards Grayson Waller on the main roster is that he's trying to be WWE's version of MJF. However, MJF has clapped back at these comparisons and defended the WWE star during an interview with WrestlePurists. I feel bad for Grayson Waller because I get fucking tagged. Yo, Grayson Waller is just trying to be MJF, like fucking hell he is. Do you see me wrestling in fucking basketball shorts? Do I have a fucking accent? Am I 6'2"? No, there's a wrestler that makes you feel something throughout the avenue of talking, right? Oh fuck, who else makes you feel something that throughout the avenue of talking? MJF. Aw, you've been copying MJF. New match announced for Fastlane. The 2023 Fastlane Premium Live event is less than a week away, and WWE are finally putting the card together. Matches confirmed so far include LA Knight and John Cena versus Solo Sikoa and Jimmy Uso, Io Sky versus Asuka versus Charlotte Flair, and Seth Rollins versus Shinsuke Nakamura in a last man standing match. WWE have now added one more match to the card, as they have confirmed that the trio of Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits will take on 3 members of the LWO. This will mark the first match as a trio for Lashley and the Profits, and it's no doubt one of the most anticipated matches on the entire show. Is Dolph Ziggler permanently gone from WWE? Dolph Ziggler's WWE release last month took everyone by total surprise. Ziggler had been in WWE since the Ruthless Aggression era and was widely regarded as one of the most reliable and likable wrestlers in the locker room. It's unknown what Ziggler's plans are for his in-ring future, but legendary commentator Jim Ross questions if Ziggler's release is permanent and suspects that Ziggler may return to WWE in a new role. I don't know that it's permanently going to be gone for WWE. I think once the dust settles and you start thinking about roles that he could fulfill, and there are many, not just wrestling, but you know, I listened to somebody, maybe some Busted Open or something the other day, that they were talking about Dolph and he might be in line for a role much like Adam Pearce is on Raw. And if that's the case, he'll do a great job. Oh yeah, Ziggler's a star, and you don't just cast stars to the side. So I'm predicting that Ziggler will get back in the game with WWE in some role, but a different role than wrestling. So he's a great talker, he's got a great appearance. While some may be quick to question why WWE wouldn't want Ziggler as an in-ring talent, it's been clear over the past 12 months that his in-ring time was getting less and less. Therefore, it would make a ton of sense to use him in an authority-style role on the show, and the former world champion would no doubt put his absolute all into it, as he's always been known to do. Would you like to see Ziggler in a new role in the company? Let us know in the comments below. Ric Flair roast goes badly wrong. Our final story today looks at the recent Ric Flair roast, which unfortunately went badly wrong. The iconic star was featured on Kill Tony, where he was subjected to some seemingly comedic roasting, but one comment went too far, and it related to his late son. Following the comment, Flair had enough and decided to bring his participation in the roast to a close by saying, "Do you know how many people are bullied or hurt by comments? No, you get it? Social media has made the world crazy. I don't make fun of people. I'm ready to leave in 1 minute, guys. Love you. I am. You know why? I'm uncomfortable with the format. I appreciate the opportunity. I will never, ever... There is no humor in the world that makes fun of people. This is why I'm leaving after I say this. No, I'm sorry. I have a lot of respect for people that take their time to support any youthful athletic event. My son was an amateur wrestler. He died of a heroin overdose in 2013. No, I don't need to hear that. I'm over that. Anybody who can take the time away from their lives to support kids and make them better, because I can tell you right now from personal experience and because I believe in my heart. There you have it, folks, the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know. Don't forget to leave your comments down below, and I'll see you next time, back for some more wrestling content.